Good morning, friends. So today we're going to do some Easter science. We're going to do a couple of things, just pretty simple little experiments. I'm going to read you a book about Easter, but we're going to do some things that we see here at Easter time. So let's look and see what I have here in my tray. This is some jelly beans. Now, I'm going to pour some water in these jelly beans, and we're going to see at the end of our science time what's going to happen to those. What do you think is going to happen if we pour water in here with the jelly beans? We'll find out at the end of class. Okay, so we'll see what happens there. But for now, I want to read you a book about Easter. This is what I would do with you if we were in class today. And this is one of my favorite books. It's called Easter is for Me. I hope you all have a wonderful Easter. I hope you get lots of yummy candy, get to maybe dye some Easter eggs. But we want to remember what Easter really is all about. So let's read this book and see what it says about Easter is for me. Jesus came for me. Look, Jesus loves the little children. Jesus died on the cross to pay for my sins. His friends and his family were so sad. But here's the good news. God made Jesus alive again with new life. Look, he's not there. He is risen. God lifted Jesus up, up, up into heaven. People are filled with joy. That's what Easter time means for all of us. It's a joyful time. Easter eggs are a symbol of new life. The butterfly is the symbol of new life. I love butterflies. Pretty flowers remind me of new life. That's one of the best things about springtime, is seeing all the new flowers. The happy sounds of Easter are sounds of joy. The end. So I hope you all have a wonderful Easter. I hope you remember what Easter is really all about. It's about Jesus and how much he loves each one of us. Now we're going to do the main part of our little experiments today. I have some little Easter eggs. You might be able to find some of these at home, and they're filled with different things, and we're going to make some predictions. So I want you to think about each thing when I open it up, and we're going to see if it's going to sink or float when I put it in my water. So let's see. Let's start with this one. So let's look in here and see what I have in my Easter egg. Oh, that's some Easter candy. I think those are peanut M&Ms. So let's make a prediction. Do you think it's going to sink or float? All right, let's put it in there and see. Ah, that one floats. They were a little bit heavy, so I'm a little surprised by that. But they didn't sink. They floated. I took some tape and put it across the end of each of my eggs because they have little holes in them. If they didn't, then the water would have gotten in and all of them would have been able to sink. So now let's see what's in this egg. This one is filled, we better do it this way. This one is filled with rice. Oh, rice is pretty filling, but it's not super heavy. So what do you think? Let's make a prediction. Sink or float? All right, let's put it in the water and see what happens. Ah, it's floating. Yeah, that's what I thought was going to happen. Rice is not too heavy. All right, let's do a couple of easy ones. Let's do this one is, try it this way. Oh boy, this is filled with pennies and little coins. Those are pretty heavy. What do you think is going to happen when we put this in? Let's make a prediction. Sink or float? Yep, I thought that was what was going to happen. It sank right to the bottom. That was very heavy, so that's not going to float on top of the water. All right, let's see. Let's do another pretty easy one. So this one is filled with cotton balls. Have you ever held a cotton ball in your hand? Those are super light and fluffy. So let's make a prediction. Sink or float? I bet I know what most of you are going to predict for that one. Oh yeah, it doesn't even go down the least little bit into the water. It just floats right up on the top. Okay, one last egg. So this one, let's see here, what's in this? Oh, this is filled with almost like little marbles. These are little crystal stones that I have at my house. They're pretty heavy. They're kind of like the same weight as a marble. Let's make a prediction. Sink or float? Okay, let's see what happens with this one. Oh, yeah. Oh, it started to sink because it was pretty heavy, but it must have a good bit of air in there because it's kind of floating right on the top. So that one was kind of both. So whatever you predicted for that one, you probably got the right prediction. All right, let's come back over and look at our jelly beans and see what happened with the water and the jelly beans. Look at this. It looks like a rainbow. The jelly beans didn't really melt, just the pretty candy coating that it has on the outside, it made it look like a rainbow. So you can do that at home if you have a white plate or something, and you can put some jelly beans in there and pour a little bit of water in there. All right, friends, thanks for joining me for science. I hope to see you all real soon. Bye-bye.